Hello families, welcome back again in another video. Guys, how are you all doing today? I hope you all are doing great, wonderful. Yes guys, today I have come with a very interesting video. Like in today's video, I will be discussing the importance of removing abominable acts being committed by a person who reincarnated you. At times, someone will find out that on his or her consultation, you will find out that they will keep on telling you that you need to. Please, if you are Igbo here, can I see your hand on the comment section? If you hear Igbo, can you just say hi on the comment section? Because in today's video, I am going to be mixing it with Igbo language so that my people who are also Igbo will know what I'm talking about very, very well. When you are doing your consultation, you find out that they said ikpu, meaning that you need to remove abominable acts being committed by you. That does not necessarily mean that you are the one that committed it, as in per se, like you purposely did that. No. And this particular ikpu or abominable act being committed might cause your spiritual work not to work. I don't know if you're getting me. No, leave the window, just leave it. So, if spiritual work are not working for you, this might be another reasons why spiritual work or spiritual products are not working for you. Please, I want you to pay attention because this video is going to be a little bit long. Now, what is ikpu? What is abominable act committed by someone who reincarnated you? For example, because I want everyone to understand this. For example, somebody that reincarnated you in his or her previous word, as in his or her previous words, as in word now, your hair, or wamboya. For instance, a man, let me just use a married woman in your previous word. When you marry or where you marry, during that previous words, that particular family that you enter as a result of marriage, they maltreated you in that particular family, and along the line you cannot give birth, and because of the maltreating, they maltreated you there. The person died, the woman died, and now the person reconnected to this present world that you are living. Now, if the person reconnected to this present world that you are living, if time is not taken, what happened on her previous marriage might be repeating itself on his present marriage. And that is why you see some women, they will be crying. This particular marriage that you just entered, they're not giving you peace of mind. No one like you. That is because your previous word, they didn't like you as well, and you died. So now that the person died and reconnected, you need to remove that spiritually so that what happened to the person's previous life will not happen in this particular present life. And then if you're getting me, if you reincarnated to this present life without removing that bridge, without removing that ikpu, yeah, because it has automatically turned to ikpu, They maltreated you on the previous world. You died out of angriness, out of sorrow, out of pity, and now you have reconnected to this present life. If time is not taken, if they did not remove that in this your present world, what happened in your previous world will repeat itself on this particular world that you are living. I don't know if you're getting me. Okay, let me just give another example. Assuming a man that was a drunk in his previous world died. I mean, all his life, people have been asking, you are a drunk, can't you go and marry, do this and that, look at what you're meant to achieve, look at because of he's a drunk, he doesn't know himself, and he died in that particular act, and he reconnected to this present world. If time is not taken, there is a time in his life, this present world, where that character will begin to surface. And when it starts surfacing, he will be going from one church to another, looking for deliverance, seeking for help, not knowing that in his previous world, that's what killed him. And if time is not taken, if it is not removed presently, that thing might also end the person's life in this particular current life that he is living. So in the spiritual realm, it is called what? Ikpu. Whatever that killed a man, whatever bad thing that killed a man or a woman in his or her previous world, if he reconnected to this present world, if that thing is not breached, if it is not spiritually cut off or destroyed, so that it will not repeat again, so that it will not be affecting that person, that is what we call what? Ikpu. Now, let me talk about another ikpu in this present life that you and I are living. When a lady committed abortion, you need to do what? You need to remove the abominable acts. You know why? Because the baby that you have removed will always look for a particular deities to go and, live there. And when he or she lives there, when the baby lives there, now, that is where Ndiche now has to play their roles. Ndiche that is also living inside those deities. Those children that you have aborted will be making their complaint, crying. That look, this particular person, they wanted to come out to this world, but the person did not accept. The person did what? Remove them. They'll be just be laying that complaint to Ndiche that died. And when they lay that complaint, this is not a joking matter. It is a very serious thing. When they started laying their complaint to Ndiche will not take that message to you that is living. And they will use one problem to another to be tormenting you because of that act that you committed. I don't know if you're getting me. Now, Ikpu can be as well known as Ikpu Aronyowa. Ikpu Aronyowa. I'm giving another example so that you will understand it. When a person died in his or her, when a person died inside sickness in his or her previous world, the person goes sick. At the end of the sickness, no solution, the person died. If the person reconnected to this present world, If time is not taken, that child will start having that sickness. That is why you see some children, they will treat them malaria today, tomorrow they will treat them typhoid, next tomorrow they will treat them fever. That is because the person that reconnected them died in the sickness, and now they have reconnected to this present world. If that thing is not cut off, if that sickness did not remove, or we did not remove it completely out from the life of that person, that child might also die in this present world, inside sickness. So in Igbo we call it ikpu. It's not only when you commit abortion that is when you need to bolaro. If you died on a particular sin, a particular ailment in your previous world, you come out of this world, you need to do what? Remove that so that it will not be disturbing. That is what I'm trying to say. So that it will not be disturbing your present life, so that things will be moving well. And when you discover that ikpu is in your message, like if you are doing consultation for you, we discover that ikpu is inside your message. For instance, there are some people that the data that they are owing, or the deities that they're supposed to feed are 4, 5, 6, and along the line we discover that ikpu is inside your message, inside your consultation. Before you carry any spiritual work out, or before you start settling those spirits that are holding your wealth or your progress, and if you find out that ikpu is in your message, before you do any other thing in that particular spiritual act or spiritual message that you have, you need to do what? Remove that ikpu first, before you're talking about settling your chi, or cooking your chi, or knowing your chi. Before other ones will follow, before the mini, that is settling water spirits. I don't know if you're getting me. So what am I trying to say? All this thing I just said might be hindering your progress, especially when ikpu is involved. You died as a drunkard in your previous world. You come into this world, you see yourself drinking from one beer parlor to another, and you be asking yourself what is really happening to you. That is because you have not gone for real consultation to know, as in what killed you in your previous, whether it is sin, whether or a particular habit. If it is habit, if it is ailment, if it's maltreatment, you reincarnated. They need to remove those things so that it will not repeat, so that it will not be disturbing you in this present life. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what we call ikpu, to remove abominable acts. You are a lady, you have committed abortion in this present life. You need to do what? You need to, remove that spiritually, because those children, they are laying their complaint in the spiritual realm on a particular deity where they went to hide to Ndichie, and Ndichie will be the one tormenting you, giving you one problem or the other, until you discovered that is maybe what is happening to you. Now, we will not recommend ikpu. You need to go. That is where the message of ikpu. But in a consultation that we are making, and we did not see ikpu in it, or you did not see abominable act being committed by you, if it is your chi that is hindering your progress, if it's your chi that you have not set, that is waging war against your progress, we will tell you, look, you need to settle your chi. You need to feed your chi. And when it finally does, you see positive changes in your life. But whereby ikpu is in your message, in your consultation, your chi follow, your ndimiri settlement follow, water spirits follow, your agu follow. Agu in Igbo land, it is a spirit that teaches you about herbs, how to use herbs and live to cure sicknesses. The spirits call Agu. That is their work. So when you have Agu, know that you are called to become what? A herbal doctor. A herbal doctor. And once you settle Agu, believe me, you will be in your dreams. They will be showing you different kind of sleeve. They'll be teaching you this is how you need to use this sleeve. This is how you need to use this sleeve to cure some sicknesses. I am not joking. This is reality. So now I know that some people will be asking, how will I know if Ekwalo is in me or I need to Kwalalo? You can only know that through consultation. And when I am consulting for you, I did not see such thing. I will equally tell you that look, it's either your chi or your ndimri, or you need to feed in the chi. These are the things that is disturbing you. And when you follow this process, believe me, you're gonna succeed in whatever thing you are laying your hand on. Because they might be the one. It's not even might. They are the one hindering you because you have not settled them. Even the Bible says, give Caesar what belongs to Caesar and then give God what belongs to God. It's stated in the Bible. So what are we talking here? You see, problem that some people are having today is that they don't believe in tradition. But whether you believe in tradition or not, tradition is there. And it will not stop. So my brethren, I will urge everyone watching this video, if things are not working for you, if your marriage is not succeeding, you are not bearing children, from one miscarriage to another, go and find out whether you need ekpoaro onyo wage or ekpoaro abomination committed or abortion committed. Yes, you need to go for consultation to know what is actually happening to you. Whereby ekpoaro is not in your consult, it's not in your message. That is when you will now proceed with settling your chi. But whereby ekpoaro, whereby a need to remove abominable as committed by you is in your message, and then they tell you your chi, they tell you first work that you need to do in that your message is to do what? Remove that equaro, is to remove that abominable as committed unknowingly by someone or persons who reconnected you. Before you not talk about carrying other spiritual work out. I don't know if you're getting me. If equal is not on your message, you can go on and start performing others, like certainly your chi, like certainly your ndimiri or equal gommirigi. I don't know if you're getting me. Ndimiri, certainly your ndimiri can also be known as equal gommiri. So I will urge you to please find out what is actually holding your marriage not to work. What's actually making you not to conceive? What is actually making you to become a drunkard? Some people say, give me recipe how to make a drunkard to stop drinking. My dear, have you gone for a consultation to know whether the someone that recollected you died at the process of drinking and you reconnected this word? The things started surfacing in your life. No solution. You keep on going from church to another, from one herbalist to another, without proper consultation to know what actually happened to you on your previous. So that's what I'm trying to say. The same thing goes for someone that married and they maltreated her on the previous word. The person died, and this word, you are married and they are still maltreating you. You are going hell in that marriage. My dear, check back. Go for a consultation. Know whether you need to remove ekpoaro. Know whether you have to. No, in fact, know whether ekpoaro is in your message. If it is in your message, if it's what is hindering you, making you not to be very, very comfortable in your own marriage home, in your own marital home. You need to remove that so that you will have your peace in that marriage. Because whereby they not remove it, they will keep on maltreating you until you died on that man. In fact, that is what is actually to so many people now. They don't know that's what is actually happening to them. So many people died as a result of maltreatment, marriage maltreatments in their previous world. And when they come out, that same thing will start happening. And you'll be asking yourself, why? Why me? No solution. Go for consultation to know whether that is what killed you. And if they tell you you need to bolalo, then you have no option than to do that. I know some people will be asking, how will I bolalo? How will I remove the abominable act? It is spiritual work. There is the way we do it. And that thing that has been making you sleepless nights in your life, in your marriage, in your childbearing, in your work, will not be happening again after it is done. I don't know if I get some me. So guys, that is just it. I think I have tried. If it is Igbo now, I will not this in fact, you understand. But my channel is not all about Igbo people. There are some people who doesn't hear Igbo, so that is why I am trying my best to explain it so that everybody will understand this thing. Spiritual work is this. There are some spirits that have not settled, that might be the blockage, that might be the cause of your failure. For example, ndị mmiri ịkwọngọ mmiri gị. For example, iyi ụwa gị. If your iyi ụwa, I have made a video about that. If your iyi ụwa has already started disturbing you, you need to do what? Dig your iyi ụwa. I think I have made that video. If it is your ndị mmiri, your water settlement, you need to do what? Settle them. Ndị mmiri water people, they're the most kind-hearted spirits on earth. They can give you wealth. And whereby they find out that you need to settle water spirits, but you don't have money, you can do what? Appeasements, which we called what? Ikpu. You have to do water appeasement, and when you do water appeasement, you appease them to give you money. That when they finally gives you money, you will have money to do what? To settle them completely. And when that is done correctly or rightly, you will see things. If they're the one holding your wealth, you see, in fact, they will release it. They will release it until you begin to have money. And when you begin to get that money, when you fail to do, they will, I block or get another one. So there is a lot that I need to teach in this particular channel. There is a lot. So if you haven't subscribed, you're watching me for years, for months, for weeks now, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. And if you haven't joined my WhatsApp group, what are you waiting for? A lot is happening there. If I don't have a chance to teach there, my second is always there, teaching people a lot of things. Okay, so you need to join that WhatsApp group. And if you cannot join on the WhatsApp group, this channel is also good, because some of the things they will be also bringing it out here in this particular channel. So go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell in order to be notified whenever I am uploading videos like this, because it's going to help you a lot. And as in, I hate people complaining of sufferness. Please try to go for consultation. If you're looking for a way to go for consultation, if you're looking for a person that will do the consultation, personally, I do it. I know the high mouth. I do consultation. Come to me. Consultation now is 3,000 naira. Before it was 5,000 naira, 10,000. But now I have automatically reduced it to 3,000 naira so that everyone can afford that. Know what is happening in your life. To solve it, to quench it, in order not to repeat itself again. A child that is always sick, they go for consultation to know what killed that child or that person. on his or her previous word. I don't know if you're getting me. So guys, that is, in fact, in the when I say about that is where I will end this video. Hold on. That is where I will end this video. So if you need to go for my consultation or you need to come for consultation, my number is 090-5982-5779. Okay, you can always reach me on WhatsApp or Telegram, and you need to order any of my products. I have so many products I cannot even start mentioning. Please feel free to contact me on 090-5982-5779. So guys, that is just the end of the video for today. See you on my next video. You have a wonderful day. Bye bye for now.